Hey everyone, Blair Ballin with BlairBallinTV.com. Welcome back to the show. Wanted to thank you for watching. Today's show is going to be pretty much just a show about me whining. I say it's me whining kind of sarcastically, but ultimately it is about the market and my feelings of agents and buyers that are out there that are basically messing up the market. And what the topic is so over the past couple of years I've listed foreclosed properties, as many of us have, and you know, it's not to say that we all haven't been involved with it, but certainly at this stage in the game it should be pretty apparent that when you make an offer on a property, even though it's a very tough market to be in on both sides, and especially as a buyer, when you're dealing with potentially multiple offers, sometimes 10 offers, 20 offers, whatever, it doesn't matter as long as there's just one other offer, that you're just trying your best to get that home, because it is hard to get a home right now as far as being able to bid on something and actually win the property or whatever you want to call it. So when I first started with REO, you know, we were submitting offers and didn't really go through a qualification process on the listing side. The offer would be submitted, I would make sure everything was there, and then one example, and I'll never forget this, the buyer, after the offer was accepted, ended up backing out because the home backed an alley. And to me, that was really just a bunch of crap, because as the agent, and it turns out that they didn't obviously see the home originally, and et cetera, et cetera. And I took the fault for that one and the responsibility, because I should have gone through the steps to make sure that the buyers had seen the home, the agent had seen the home, or one or the other, or whatever. But ultimately, the point of this is that all that did was, let's say, from the point of submission of the offer to us to getting it accepted, let's just say it took a week. Now, over that week to 2-week time frame, let's assume it fell kind of in the last month or the end of the month, and allowed me or forced me to do a BPO, or a monthly status report. Essentially, let's just say the property was listed at $50,000, and due to lack of activity, again putting aside the fact that we had that offer there, the property was now worth $45,000. That buyer, by tying up that property, and that agent for tying up that property for that period of time, ultimately cost the bank more money, the market more money, and everyone more money by not correctly submitting that offer. And I'm not saying that we haven't made mistakes and that we all haven't submitted offers sight unseen before, but ultimately the point is, if you're going to do that, let everyone know that you're doing it, because it just screws up everything. That property now, in that particular case, rather than selling for $50,000, might end up selling for $40,000, because by the time everything was revised and that buyer backed out and the property's list price was adjusted, gone down $10,000, and that investor and agent have really screwed up the market by that extra 10 grand, causing other properties to now sell for less, and just a domino effect. So it really, I don't know, I think it's pretty unprofessional and unethical when done repeatedly, and it is done repeatedly. So just thought I'd discuss that. Want to hear your thinkings on it, and let me know what you think. And if you have any stories about it, certainly let me know. And remember, and certainly I think this case is definitely a good one, that we are really here trying to improve America's economy one home at a time, and we certainly need your help. And we'll see you on the next show.